It was the kind of winter day in the 1980s when snow and wind seemed to swallow up the roads. Though 40 years have quietly passed, the memory of that morning still rustles beneath my feet, like dry leaves that never quite blew away. That morning, my mother said nothing. She simply walked over and handed me a coat. "Sung-hee, wear it warm, you hear?" she said softly, barely meeting my eyes. In the coat's inner pocket was a carefully folded bill, a small square of paper that held the weight of her heart and all the things she could not say. "Use this only if you really, really need to. Don't waste it, okay?" I don't recall if it was $10 or $1, but I kept it for a long, long time. It wasn't money. It was a piece of her final touch, her last kindness. A moment later, she held my hand. Her grip was warm, but I could feel her tremble. "Let's go." And just like that, she walked ahead. Her steps light but swift, carried by something I didn't yet understand. At the end of that walk, a door opened, and my life changed. To a strange house. We arrived at a large, tile-roofed house nestled beneath the mountains. I crossed the threshold without a word. There were already 5 brothers and 1 sister living there. They knew the scent of that house, the silence it carried. I was just a child newly tossed into it. From that day on, my mother disappeared, not just from view, but from my world. The word mom hardened inside my mouth, refusing to come out. One day, I caught a glimpse of her in the alley. I wanted to run to her, but my father's voice echoed in my head. "She's not your mother anymore. You don't know her." So I stood there, frozen. The word mom stuck in my throat like a sob I wasn't allowed to let out. My stepmother was like cold water, silent, blunt, distant. She never offered a warm word, not even a glance that lasted. In her eyes, I quickly learned I was not her child. I learned to be careful with my breathing, my laughter, my presence. My siblings, though close in space, kept their warmth guarded. We were people bound by circumstance, not affection. But still, I learned. I learned that silence is heavy, but that it deepens the soul. I learned to read eyes instead of words. I learned to feel pain that hid behind smiles and quiet meals. Love didn't always come wrapped in warmth. Sometimes it was a folded banknote. Sometimes a fleeting glance. Sometimes the way someone left you a seat at the table without a word. Now, looking back, I'm proud of that 7-year-old child. He did not break. He stood, shaky but upright, quiet but strong. He smiled with tears behind his eyes. He tarried on, and he became me. I share this story not because it is special, but because it's real. Everyone carries a story like this, one that lives quietly inside them, a blend of longing, loss, and unspoken love. May this one bring a little comfort to someone else, a reminder that you're not alone in your quiet memories.